So I just spent $15 on this guitar from my friend, and it changed my mind about cheap guitars. So I'm gonna compare it to my $1,500 guitar. So we already did the looping comparison, and it surprised the hell out of me. But before we get to that, I'm gonna start with single noting because I think this is really important, and a lot of people don't do this. And at the end, I'm gonna tell you guys if I still would pay $1,500 for my guitar. So here we go. So not bad for $15 guitar. Now we got the Fender, and here we go. I can already hear in the other one, the character is lacking very much. And in this one, you can hear the pickups just clean out the sounds, especially that singular sounds that's going on. So let's get into bending for a moment. Let's see how the $15 bends notes. All right, here we go. Ooh, I already know why it costs $15. So it won't bend to this note here, right? No matter how much I push. Let me know in the comment sections if you guys know what the problem is with this one. But here's a trick, a quick slide trick I'm going to teach you. So I'll bend it from here. You see what I did? Instead of going all the way, because I can't, I fixed the mistake right on the guitar and bend this note to this note. Because I can't do it here because there's something wrong with the guitar. So we'll do. But let's do bending down on the B string. Let's do bending on my Strat. You see how I don't need to bend here? I can just bend all the way. Ooh, so I can hear the richness, how the Fender kind of sustains the note in a different purity. Definitely not 100 times more better though, which this one cost than that one. Now I'm gonna do chords and solo at the same time. Now this is important when you're buying especially cheap guitars, to see if the guitar can play chords, and when you play solo it matches, okay? So let's try it here. So to my ear, as much as I like these humbuckers, it's just not there. It's just not there with this one. But for its price, for $15, I think it's still doing a really good job. You see how when I'm playing, it sounds alright, but it's just not what it's supposed to be. You already hear that vibrato, and that sound is right there, right? It just sounds so delicate. So here we go again with the solo. So in this one, 128% this guitar just outshined that one. You could just hear the huge difference between them, right? This is why it's super important that when you are buying cheap guitars, right, that you do a lot of comparisons, right? The best comparison you can do is looping, which will be at the end. And it's important, and you can't do looping when you're buying guitar, but it's the most important one to see if the guitar really works with itself, because you have the notes going on top of the notes with the same guitar. And if the guitar is rich and has good pickups, those notes will slide with each other without you going like, I don't like the way this sounds. So let's do one more comparison with the chords. All right, so this time I'll play maybe Ain't No Sunshine. there goes the E string.
It's gone. E string is officially gone.
I did enjoy the rhythm part of this a lot. You can hear how it sounds like. Now when you're buying this kind of guitar, which my friend didn't play for, I don't know, 10 years, because look at the dust in this thing, you do get the bang for your buck, okay? For sure, 108% you get it. But the things that it's lacking in is what I'm trying to show you guys, right? And the note thing has nothing to do with it. I'm sure that can be fixed. And do please let me know in the comments if you know how I can fix this. But as a beginner guitar to get into these cheap guitars, it is doing an amazing job so far. Let's check the Fender. You hear that vibrato? I did the same exact thing with the other guitar, but I couldn't get it this way. Look at this. Again, this blows for me into my ear the other guitar out of the water. 128% it blows out of the water. But still the question begs, is it 100 times better? Okay? So we're going to get into that last comparison where I'm going to loop a beautiful song with this one and I'm going to loop a beautiful song with that one. Let's get right into that.
Without the E string.
So this is the most important comparison out of all of this. And here's why. Because I did my loop, right, with the chords without any effects, and then I put effects on it. So this is very important when you're getting electric guitar because it's electric. And when you put effects on it, you want to hear how that sounds. And in this one, it surprised me that the $15 guitar, even though I put effects on it, it did pretty decent for $15. Now the question I wanted to answer when I said in the beginning, would I still pay $1,500 for this guitar? The answer is yes. Because why? Because if you asked me to sell this guitar for $10,000, I wouldn't. For $100,000, it is a personal thing. It has nothing to do with money. I love my guitar. When you're choosing guitars at a store, take this tip and try to play chords and solo at the same time because it will show you how the guitar shines. And if you guys want to do that, click here. See you guys next time.